Alright, here's the movie so far as I got it. It's going to be called Clerics. Kind of like Clerks from Kevin Smith, Jane Silent Bob, you know. Clerics a cleric is someone who seeks for wisdom beyond that of themselves or that they can attain in society. So like introspection or study. Here's the movie so far. Instead of someone jumping off the roof and Wolfie saving them, Molly's lollipop and all that stuff, it's going to be on Browning Elementary School grounds, and the therapy van's going to be involved with Jaden's voice asking for glue. You know, they do. It's set in a time that Eric Clapton came out with. You want to get high, don't want to die, take cocaine. So we used to always, this is real, we used to always get patted down by the principal for bags of Kool-Aid. And the rich kids would have the stuff with the sugar mixed in it already. And you'd have little bags and not, just on a spring, and not big ass bags like the poor people that had sugar that they had to mix into it. So their bulge was bigger and they get pinched first. And this is the first adult black person I ever seen in 1977. And I went to go for orientation for kindergarten. And he always had a stubbly white beard. So we called him the Fuzz. Which is funny. You know why? So let's see. There's the red gang of red Kool-Aid, and there's the blue gang. The blue Kool-Aid is, for some reason, is more expensive, which ain't true. So the rich kids, they're the good kids. They're the ones that become clerics. There's some rabbis, Arabic people, you know, all that kind of stuff. So then they would have thrill rides for all the other kids to get their milk money. The red side would steal the milk monies. The blue side would try to keep that from happening. And, you know, both sides had their amusement rides in the snow, and they would take the Kool-Aid and dump it on the ground, on the snow. The principal would. All the bags he finds, just dump it out. So some of the kids decided to get their own bags. You know, rich kids and stuff of different colors, really fancy colors, really good tasting stuff, and they'd seed the snow in some of the sled rides areas where at the end you can get a face full of snow, and a snow cone was built. Granted, I mean, not for real, just part of it. Okay. So then there's a jump rope thing where this real I would jump. Lisa Carter, her in kindergarten, and then knew her through 4th grade. We voted for her over Reagan. I mean, we voted for Carter over Reagan because of her. The whole school did. And then there's Barbara, Stephanie, Orlando. It's the one that gave me the scar on my eye when I was looking down a metal bleachers, and he slid a icicle all the way down. I didn't see it until too late because I didn't have my glasses on. It's blind. And it hit me right in the eye. And this big, I don't remember what his name is. There was only so many black families in the neighborhood at that time. This tall black dude, not the dude I fought with the Grover gloves. I have limp noodle dreams to this day. I've never hit anybody in the face except my brother. Aloysius III, because of this incident. The kid said, okay, I'll hold your glasses. I'm going to fight that guy. Kept hitting him in the face. I was wearing blue go-over gloves, like this, fingers and stuff. I kept hitting him, boom, 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 boom. Nothing was happening. Those are the gloves. And we tussled. One time I got this kindergartner that knew martial arts, choked the crap out of me with his legs. Almost passed out. Another guy, this blonde dude, got into a fight with me beyond the fence, in the grass somewhere. Pulled big pieces of my hair out. Then, let's see what else really happened. These card I used to sneak up in first grade, because in kindergarten we couldn't go on the playground. I used to sneak up on her while she was twirling her jump rope with someone else, and boom, kiss her real quick, and then run away. So in second grade, she became my girlfriend. Then second grade is when my Thanksgiving hat came off during the Pledge of Allegiance that we did every day, and I didn't move a muscle when it fell to the ground. Didn't even look at it. I mean, I grew up Jehovah's Witness. They're real strict. Made me good in the military. So let's see. So I lack a fight or flight response as well. So I just stick around and get pummeled every now and then. Got hit in the head so many times in my life. I see spots. But it's cool because they're fascinating. So let's see. Yeah, the teacher even commended me afterwards for not picking up my hat during this Pledge of Allegiance. So then, let's see, there was Miss Otto in kindergarten, and she had a turtle named Otto. The boys would work on the building blocks and the teeter-totter, and the girls would go off and get married and stuff all the time in the little metal kitchen. They didn't have plastic kitchens back then. It's metal. Yeah, oh, and all these years, I saw my mom when I was in diapers. Like, Tommy had just been born. He was just been born. I remember going to the hospital, St. Mary's, walking around, and Harry was on his dad's shoulders. I remember way back then. I told Mom one time, yeah, I specifically remember right around the time that picture got taken, which I guess now, probably because Mom and Dad were always so busy, they would have never taken pictures of me. I'm a dad. I know how that stuff goes. The babysitter does that stuff. So the babysitter must have been the one that took a picture of me, pointing at Harry, breaking something in the kitchen, something. And I had diapers on. And I remember, if it was Mom, I guessed, after all these years, that smacked me because I wouldn't go to sleep, or at least I wouldn't close my eyes or something. Honda Odyssey. Continues. Alright. Okay, it fits right on there. Interesting. So anyway, she was in a rocking chair, I remember. She was rocking back and forth. Probably also the one that let me suck on her boobies at the same time frame. Don't remember her face, and all these years I thought it was Mom, so I thought it was gross. Why would Mom let me do that when I was so old? So let's see. Oh, they were good ones. I remember exactly. I have a photogenic memory. I remember all the way back to, let's see. My dad told me not to draw a penis between the legs of guys on my chalkboard. That's how far back I remember. I remember being in the house. Mom bought me we went to Kingdom Hall, Jehovah's Witness, stuff. And coming up on 10 minutes, 9:40. I remember specifically walking into Kingdom Hall. Mom had just bought me a Monopoly game. And then we went to where we lived at the time, and the babysitter It was probably this chick with long, dark hair that was a friend of Mom's that got taken a picture of, dance, and they're dancing fishnet stockings, whatever dress that they were in a long time ago. Mom was a dancer for a while. I remember what that chick looks like because she played Monopoly with me. Tommy had not been born yet, and Harry was in a crib, because I remember seeing a picture of someone related to Mom, probably her grandpa or something, I don't know, because I know her dad died in fire, trying to get money that was in books. Damn, where the hell am I? Trying to get money. Oh, no, I know. Trying to get money from that he had stashed in books during the fire. Went back in the house, never came back out. And on Mom's side, Grandma, my maternal grandmother, has ties to royalty beyond her family. Beyond her. They don't talk to our side of the family because we came to America. Mom's maiden name is Splitic. Must mean we're splitting off from Britain. Anyway, she's also Bohemian, and I'm Polish. So let's see, continuing. In a nutshell, war breaks out among the clerics on the playground, and the cops are called. The janitor gets involved. He's a Vietnam vet, basing it off of Uncle Butch from the S House on 76 in Silver Spring. Reel-to-reel guns, all kinds of stuff he brought back from Vietnam, or his travels. So then we got broken into one time. It was my suspicion Butch just wanted to come by on the sly and take his guns away. My dad had to make sure that he wasn't drunk and that he had left the area. So war breaks out on the playground. Somebody finds a bunch of salt in the cafeteria. Salt's most of the... Hold on, there's something wrong. Somebody finds a bunch of salt in the cafeteria they keep the cafeteria open during recess, so you can come in and warm up and eat. Then war breaks out on the playground. Somebody starts salting all of the slushies that are all in the snow from being patted down by the fuzz. So now cops are called eventually, and that's when Molly's lollipop gets involved, deflects a bullet, and saves certain characters that I haven't figured out yet. And Woofy, the kid that has this real big kid held back, retarded probably. He talks like this. He's the one that talks like this because he's got pre-cancer in his throat because his dad probably smokes major cigars or something, or he smokes weed. Yeah, that's right, I forgot. He smokes the weed remnants of the janitor's joints and cigarettes and shit that he finds on the roof of the small building, and the janitor usually smokes on the big building and tosses them, and they land on the little building. Wolfie doesn't know how to get on the big building, except one day he does during the war, and he jumps and he tries to save the janitor who fell off, trying to yell at the kids, and then he pulls out his gun and he starts firing it into the air. That's when the cop hears the melee, pulls around into the yard, and one of the Red Gang members grabs his gun and shoots at the janitor. The janitor falls down, wounded, into the snow. Molly's lollipop somehow gets whipped by a jump rope from Lisa Carter after I kissed her or something. My character kissed her. Then she recoils and whoosh, snaps the lollipop out of Molly's mouth. It goes flying in the air, deflects a bullet. Something else happens and blah, blah, blah. And then Woofy dives off of the little building to save the janitor who is falling to his certain death. Of course, he's going to land in a big bank of snow, and Wolfie didn't know that. So, without cause for concern for his own safety, Wolfie dives, misses the janitor, but deflects him slightly, and all the kids on the playground see this. Wolfie's the hero, but then he disappears into the snow fort area. Everyone thinks he's dead. Comes back as an adult, and he's the one right in the movie that this is based on. That is based on me. But then this imaginary character.
This is the one that does the narration.
And then basically it got all the voices, the therapy vans involved. It's all done. That's my movie.